Hello everybody, Ben Rogers here, the Raptors Digest, here to react to the Raptors' 102-86 win against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is back-to-back wins against the Sixers now, and it's just awesome to see the Raptors. They've played an easier schedule in December, but it's just awesome to see them crushing this inferior competition. So let's just get right into the action now. We got to start off with DeMar DeRozan. This is back-to-back nights where DeMar's three-point stroke has looked phenomenal, to say the least, for the Raptors. DeMar tonight hit 4 threes, shooting 4 for 7 from the field, and dropped 29 points on top of that. DeMar with a three-point shot, I'll continue to say this, is one of the most dangerous players in the NBA. And if he can continue this, obviously we can't expect DeMar to be hitting 4 and 6 threes a night, but if he can have a viable three-point shot that has to be respected by the other teams, that is scary for any team that has to go up against us in the playoffs or just any random game. Because if he adds that element of his game, which he has done, the spacing on the floor, which has been much improved this year, will only get better, and this is the way the league is going. So I don't know. I'm kind of speechless by it. If he can keep this up, Matt, that would be the best Christmas gift going into 2018 for the Raptors. So let's hope he can do it. Just a shout out to DeMar DeRozan. The man just keeps coming back every season and getting better and better. And you don't think he can. You think he's to reach his ceiling, and then he just adds another element to his game that you don't think is possible. It's just and awesome to see him grow from a super raw rookie to where he's at today. So just shout out to DeMar. And the whole team played really great tonight. It seemed like Serge Ibaka had another great performance, 17 points, and it was kind of when the game was over at the end of the fourth quarter, but he split the defense at one point and went straight down the lane for a pretty ridiculous dunk. When Serge got up, I know he sometimes, as DeMar says, he looks like he's 38, but other times he just really gets up there. So, man, shout out to Serge throwing down those dunks. Norm had an awesome slam at the end of the game too, also in garbage time, but he also had another solid night, 8 points, two threes, 3 of 8 from the field. So, yeah, just love to see the Raptors throwing down some slams. JV had a sort of bounce back game tonight. He had a really tough outing against the Sixers the last time we played him, which was a couple days ago. But tonight he had 12 points and 6 rebounds in 24 minutes. JV does a lot better when he's playing against an actual center, playing against a guy that likes to bang down low. And even though Joel Embiid had a tough night from the field tonight, and as you'd expect, he's coming off a back soreness. That's the one thing about Joel Embiid is his injuries. Otherwise he's probably one of the best young talents in the NBA. But but when JV actively has to play down low and is not being stretched out by a big, like, I don't know, a Channing Frye or any of those types of players, he's a lot more value to the Raptors. And that's why you can see the dramatic difference between his play the last time he played the Sixers when Joel Embiid was out, and tonight when we played against him. So nice to see JV have a little bit of bounce back game. It wasn't anything outstanding, but just I love me some JV. Lowry had a weird shooting night, but 12 points, 5 assists. Lowry's just solid. It doesn't really reflect in the box score. Lowry's our engine. He keeps us going, and yeah. Shout out to Lowry. Shout out. Just a great night. It's Christmas time. The team plays well. We've won. I don't know the last time we lost besides that weird Clippers game, but we'll forget about that one. So just a happy reaction pod tonight. And we can't forget about DeLon Wright. He was absolutely amazing tonight. 14 points, and it just seemed whenever he gets switched on to Ben Simmons so much during this game, and Ben Simmons being the 7-foot demigod he is, he try and back down DeLon. He'd just hold his ground, and whenever Joel Embiid was in the post, him and Fred were always there to play help side defense because, you can't leave Joel with single coverage down there, and we had him flustered seemingly the whole night. So that was a big part of DeLon and Fred. Shout out to Fred as well. So the bench played with a lot of energy tonight. There's some spurts where, because the Sixers played us tough, even though we got the 16-point win, the Sixers played us really tough tonight. They had a lot of energy, and Jack Armstrong even said the game looked like a playoff game out there tonight. So, that's the type of energy that both teams are playing with. So it was a really good win for the Raptors, and just an all-around effort. CJ's still out, so it's just nice to see the Raptors getting some wins. So we'll get right into the segments. So for today's play of the day, well, it has to be, in my opinion, the drive. It was kind of late in the shot clock. DeLon Wright drives in the paint, converges the defense, right? The whole defense drives in on him, throws a nice little wild pass out to Fred in the corner. Fred gets closed out, could have forced a tough shot, swings it to DeMar up top, and DeMar swishes one of his 4 threes of the night above the break threes. So, DeMar's hitting threes. It's got to be a play of the day, right? It's got to be. So that's our play of the day for this Raptors-Sixers game. But not all plays can be the play of the day, have that esteemed title. In fact, some plays are the opposite, and they just make you say, oh, geez. And that play tonight, it's actually 2 plays from Pascal. Pascal Siakam played with a lot of energy tonight. He missed a lot of bunnies, but he makes up for it on the defensive end and just the spark he gives the Raptors. But when he does miss those bunnies, it's often going to show up in the OG's play of the day. And tonight, Siakam, as he always does, sprints, gets up the court before everyone else playing. And, he's got that throw lob ahead pass. And one time, I believe it was Lowry, threw a lob right to Siakam. He had an easy layup and just missed the easy alley-oop, full court alley-oop pass. And then a couple plays later, he gets the ball in transition again and misses another layup. So, those are the plays that just make you say, oh, geez. So those are our OG's play of the day. And finally, for the DeMar Carroll Gold Star Award. For new listeners, this is the award that goes to the player that most resembles, gives you the feeling of a DeMar Carroll vibe. Just very underwhelming and almost sad. So, but tonight, it's not going to a player, it's not going to a team. It's going to the NBA. Because I want to see the Toronto Raptors playing on a Christmas Day game. The Toronto Raptors are exciting. They play a new brand of basketball. They're just an awesome team to watch. Yeah, I'm a homer, but in all honesty, they've been one of the best teams in the NBA. And the 76ers are getting a Christmas Day game. The New York Knicks are getting a Christmas Day game. All these teams that we've been better than for the past, whoever knows, God knows how long we've been, better than these teams. And somehow these different franchises keep getting Christmas Day games, and I don't like it. So, the NBA, you're getting the DeMar Carroll Gold Star Award. So, yeah, but we won't let that damper us. Raptors are inching closer and closer to that top seed in the East. Boston, hopefully, better watch out. And hopefully we end up with that top seed, because we don't want to play Cleveland in the second round again this year. So let's hope the Raptors can continue this great play. I know the schedule gets more tougher after these next couple games. So I believe the Raptors, with their new brand of basketball, will continue to shock the NBA. Well, I don't know why we're still shocking the NBA. We've been great for the longest while, and we still don't get the respect. So, yeah, let's just keep playing it under the radar and keep blowing away these inferior opponents, and let's win a championship. Well, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, a little rant there, but I got great high expectations for the Raptors this season. So a little bit of banter going into the Christmas break. Anyways, thank you everyone for listening out there. Keep a lookout for other podcasts coming over the Christmas break. Riker will be back soon once he returns from his Christmas vacay. And yeah, thanks for listening. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone out there, whoever's listening. Thanks.